Hello everybody. Okay, this is your little cycle of life deal. Here's the Kurta. It's 4,000, and then it's 400 years of dusk till dawn, so it's 4 times 2. Actually, it's 400, but I just put 4 times 2, so that's 800. Tetra, Treta, 3,000, with 300 years of dawn and dusk. So 300 times 2. Dvapara, Devapara, that's 2,000 years. 200 years of dawn and dusk, so I just multiplied that by 2, get 400. Kali, this is where we're at. Kali age, 1,000. And then that's 1 times 2, so that's 200. And you add all this up, and it comes to 2,000, the dawn and the dusk deal. This is dawn and dusk. And then you add this up, that's 10,000. So 10,000 plus 2 is 12,000, there's your eon. And that's your little circle. Okay? Because after the Kali, it goes back up to the Kurta. Okay? So I'll read it again. In the beginning, after the destruction of the entire universe, O tiger among men, there's the Kurta age, which they say lasts about 4,000 years, preceded by a dawn and followed by a dusk of 400. The Tetra age is said to last for about 3,000 years, preceded by dawn, followed by dusk of 300 years each. The Devapara lasts 2,000 years, with dawn and dusk of 200. The Kali age is thought to be 1,000 years long, with 100 years each of dawn and dusk. When the Kali age has been spent, the Kurta comes around again. This total period of 12,000 years is called the eon. The unit of 1,000 such eons is cited as a day of Brahma. When the entire universe reverts to its home in Brahma, O Tigeramen, the wise know this as the reabsorptions of the world. Okay. So it's just basically, their little Ouroboros, or you might see women out in the mall wearing circled necklaces. This is what this is. This is the circle of life, and we're down here. This is their depopulation program. Right here is the Kali Yuga age, where everybody can act like a jerk. Okay? And then once everybody, gets mad and loses their mind, they revert back to repopulating. Okay? That's what they got. So, and then, so I'm going to go over to Mr. Collar's little webinar. He mentioned how he gets emails from people who are very upset, and they don't feel like, moving on in this world. But he said he talked to, quote-unquote, Mornay or whoever it is, and this being said, many of these young people have no connection to the construct of our reality. They don't integrate with the construct. Okay. Then he goes into, instead of trying to really answer the question about how these people are really desperate to answers, he goes into Blue Brain, which is out in Sweden or Switzerland, and how they're scanning MRIs of people. Okay, you know what, people? This is really sick stuff. First of all, if you're a highly intelligent alien being, I think you would have an answer. My honest opinion about the A's is that he's already talking to the Atlantans. Okay, they're the so-called good side on the Masonic board. Okay, the A's are no good, okay, in my opinion. These people are going out there acting like they're gods, and they're not. The reason why a lot of young people and everybody that's going through this stuff is that the planet is being flooded by HAARP. It's electromagnetic frequencies, okay? We're being attacked, okay? Especially the TIs. We're all being attacked. Okay, so Blue Brain, that's a big giveaway. Guess who's behind that? That's your elite, because they have a copper-based DNA, okay? Blue, worship the blue, the reptilians, okay? Yeah. Your fourth density is, again, your pineal gland. I keep telling you that. That's fine. I don't mind telling you. They're going to be using stolen technology that comes from us and reverted back on us to do their little inky worship thing. Get on your knees and worship again, right? It's just bad stuff, people. Okay, towards the end of his little show, he mentioned Nibiru. He says it's happened in the past, and then he goes, check your breathing. It's just like, that's not the answer, Check your breathing when there's destruction coming? Oh, no. Nibiru is the family, okay, that's doing this to you. Nibiru, or Planet X, or whatever you want to call it. The second cup. Okay, 9/11 was your first cup. The second cup is this, Nibiru. It's the same thing. Okay? These people don't care about anything but themselves. They want to integrate man with machine. They want to read your thoughts. The only reason why they pretend that they're gods is because they cheat. They put implants in you. They put satellites around your house. They put drones and trolls around your body and people in your lives who cheat. Okay? That's how they get ahead. They get ahead by cheating. Okay? Not by filling out the application properly and putting it in the mail and then really doing the challenge. Okay? No. They don't do that. Okay? They don't sit there and do the hard work. They hire people to think for them. Okay? They might have this ancient stuff, but you know what? It's disgusting what's happened. They use chemtrails, bad food, bad water, and then on top of it, they've designed, instruments like Tesla had, and they use it against us. They use our chakra system. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I'm just fed up with it all. They believe in self-sacrificing, and then they sit there and judge you. They know what you eat, and, they sit there and say, you eat that, you're going to die. Well, that is not exactly a Jesus God, or Krishna, or whoever you want to call it, okay? God put you down here to live a life. I think that people need to get their stuff together. When you came down here as a soul, and you came into a body, and you were in a family, you were meant to live a life with no interference from people. That you were being coerced into, this AI system. Okay? Plain and simple. They're twisting your arm and begging you to do it. I wonder if the tables were turned, how they would like it. Stick stuff into their body and read their minds and tell them what to do. That would be really interesting, wouldn't it? Turn the tables. How would you like it if people gang-stalked you, Black Ops? That's why I do these videos. It's because I'm trying to wake people up and point the finger towards your little trolls and the things that you do. That Hampstead case in the United Kingdom, I believe those children. But that got zipped up and shut up pretty quick, didn't it? Because it affected the whole community, because everybody's in on it. Shut everybody up. Those two children voiced their opinion. And they're being mentally tortured, abused. They're the ones that are under the gun. And then everybody interviews them, and then, it's okay because the police are involved, your local hospitals are involved, your local daycare centers are involved. It is disgusting, our society. You got these people who don't belong in countries. You got foreigners inside who will not acclimate. And that's all done by intention. That's all done on purpose. It's there to replace the average citizen that gets up every day and puts their pants on and goes to work because they have a family. So they're all hypocritical, these Satanists. They're all hypocrites. How would you like it if we turn the wheel of fortune back on you? Your little Ouroboros or your snake eating its tail. How about if we turn the table? You know, it's the old saying, what goes around comes around, right? I'm telling you, people, especially the TIs, this is who I talk to, is the TIs, because I want you to know. I want you to know their BS. And it goes all the way back to their ancient Egypt stuff. Okay? And there is no savior. No one's going to save you if they pull this Nibiru stunt. This is all going to be military operation. All of it. Floating UFOs. Most of the UFOs that are developed are made by your government. Lockheed Martin, Boeing. All of them. Your corporations are behind all of this gang stalking, data mining. Your medical records, that's how they get into your body. They zap your frequency. Your medical records are not safe because your doctors hand over that information. Because Black Ops demanded it. I don't know how doctors live with themselves. Oh, that's right, they're part of the gang. Yeah, that's how it is. They are real special. So, you know, it's almost like I welcome Nibiru. Let's get the game going. Let's see your little special effects. Let's meet your tall white Nordics. Shall we? Let's meet the Pleiadians. I'm dying to meet them. I told you I would be here for your second cup, Black Ops, and I will be. I think I'll sit and pull up a chair and pop a beer. Something that's bad for my body, and I will drink it during your big scenario. You sit there and judge me, huh? You're judge, jury, and executioner, which is BS. I'm telling you, people, this is the program they got. Depopulation, the Kali Yuga age. That's why everybody acts like a savage beast. And they get away with things. Because they're all part of the gang. Don't believe anything that happens in the media. You don't know if it's been set up. That's why I tell all TIs, stay the hell away from the riots and all the nonsense. Because these people are not, they're activists, not citizens. Okay? They're all activists. Okay? They have an agenda. Okay? It's called social re-engineering to get you to think a certain way. All right? You know? Here. Here's your dude with a little tail. That's what she says in her research. This is Thoth. Okay? Okay, Thoth was the father of, I believe, Isis and Osiris. Osiris and Isis were brother and sister. Okay, and then they married and had a child, and that was Horus. Okay? If I remember right, let's see. Set was after Isis. Set kidnapped ISIS or something, and he wanted to get rid of the baby. So he caused all this havoc with ISIS, right? Anyways, she gave birth into the Delta with Horus. Her family came, rescued her, and then there was a trial against Set. And I guess he got in trouble for doing what he did. So people, these are, it's about two families. We should all be waking up feeling wonderful about, having a good night's rest. Well, for those TIs, I know that you're not. So what they've done is they're taking science and they're pushing it into metaphysics. They're marrying the two, science and metaphysics, quantum science. And that's your AI system. And that's why they mind map everybody. Hence the subject of Blue Brain, where they do all these studies of MRIs of people, which are 2D and 3D. So it's pretty sick stuff that's been going on. They've been experimenting on us for a long time. So that's why I tell you, we have to get our power back. These people are sick. The Anunnaki taking your pineal gland. And then they expect love from you? Oh my goodness. That is really sick. They want your love. You've got to be kidding me. Why would you love something that takes something from you that is so intimate and private and personal to you? That is an abusive relationship. Plain and simple. It's psychopathic because they're psychopathic because they also want you to self-sacrifice. That's why I tell the TIs you need to eat right and to really take care of yourself. Because these people are really, they're sick. They're a little black book. So, anyways, this is it, kids. This is the thing I told you I would do. Your Kurta, Tetra, Deva, Para, and your Kali. This is where we're at. We're at the age of Kali. And let me just read what she says about it. Okay. The Veda states that in the end of the final eon, the eon of discord, that only 1/4 of the law survives. The last remaining instinctive qualities of man are now diluted, played out, and he's a stranger in his own world. Crop failures, disease, sloth, vices like anger and so forth, calamities, sickness, ailments prevail. As the eons follow onto one another, the law deteriorates every time, and with the law the people deteriorate. With the degeneration of people, the forces that prosper the world decline, and the laws produced by the decline of the world are perverted to prayer. Did you hear that? Perverted to prayers. Thus is described the Kali Yuga, that this will shortly be at hand. Those who live long to conform by the eon they live in. As today, people will be totally submerged in immorality and religion. Religion will rise as more and more in their total submerged into immortality, and immorality and religion will rise as more and more in their ignorance they must turn to prayer, away from themselves, and place their trust in something that will not cure the problem but only cater to it. And here you also have the basis of allopathic medicine, which is an outgrowth of this kind of reasoning. Nothing can stop, I believe, misgotten biologies once they start running amok, for they cannot see or deal with the problem. Okay. So, what she's saying is, again, people are reverting back to prayer. That people are turning away from themselves. That's why I say you have to know the real definition of love. Because these people, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how these gang stalkers do it. They must take some kind of oath or something. That they'll love, love to, gang stalk people. I don't know. To me, it's sick. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go, guys. Catch you later.